My friend Dave called and said, "Hey, we're going out to pull some girls. You should come." By the way, people of the UK, that is the creepiest fucking phrase for picking up. We're gonna go pull. It sounds like you're gonna pull them into a field and rape them. What the fuck? Nothing positive comes from pulling people. We pulled them into the van, then showed them a clown and a gun. Like, you've never been pulled into a room full of cake and given compliments ever once in your life. And so he said, "We're going to go on the pull. We're going to go pull some girls." And I was like, "I don't want to come, man. I'm depressed." And he said, "No, you're coming with. I'm like, "I'm not coming." He's like, "All right, you come, and here's what I'm going to give you. You get to tell me what I have to say to girls when I want to try and have sex with them." And I was like, "Okay."
What is your creative process? Where does it start for you?
Okay, well, it starts legitimately with the night before. I will go, tomorrow you have to sit down and write a joke. And it's this. And then I will lay in bed an extra hour going, oh, fuck, I don't want to do that. So then I'll probably watch, binge watch something and then fall asleep and then wake up and then literally just sit there and try and figure out, what it is. And the notepad may not actually look like much, but then it's just literally staring at it and going, this, that, finding a story in my real life that may relate.
We're going out and we're having beers, and he's like, "All right, what do you want me to say?" And so I beckon him close, and I give him my first line. And there's 4 beautiful girls, these nice sort of they look like student sketch comedians, and I say that because they gave us a flyer. And they're sitting there, and he wanders over with all this confidence in the world, and he's chatting them up. And then they're giggling. Because Dave, he's a beautiful man. He's like the only fit Scottish guy I've ever met. Side note, people of Scotland, how the fuck are there any old people that are Scottish? I have not seen, the only gym I've seen in Edinburgh was a Welsh guy buying me a beer. What the fuck is going, I thought that joke would do better. Don't do nude material when you're being filmed. Anyway, so.
I try and make everything very personal to me, so it's my experience, as if the audience is the camera on my back watching me in the situation. And then so figuring that sort of out, and then taking it to 1,000 of the amazing dingy open mics in London and just sitting there and going, none of that was funny. Oh, that one line got a laugh. Okay, build upon. That got a laugh. And then I'll lose it for about 2 months and it'll just not work, and then come back to it.
He goes over to them, he's talking him up, and he says he sort of leans back and he gives my line and goes, "All right, girls, big question of the night. Which one of you wants to rape me?" You have not seen girls run so fast in your entire life. He could have said, "I've got a bomb," and they would have, "Ah!" It was amazing. So the night continues. We're having a great time. We're drinking. I know, if you're not liking this is the joke I was worried Michael was going to see. So strap the fuck in. So I can't believe I just said strap the fuck in. As if it's going to, oh my God, we were blown back by the power of the joke. Just sit there and get ready. There's a fun turn coming in a moment.
Especially in the UK, it's a lot of performer 21457 stands here, suit looks nice, go into jokes, audience laughs on cue, and it's more I just want to find that energy and address what's going on in the room and make it specific for each environment. And then I think it's also because I'm really long form sort of stuff. I don't have the ability to write short, beautiful jokes. I need to kind of drag it out for about 3 minutes. And you need to really get the audience on your side to do that. And if you lean back, it's much harder. But if you're in there with them and you can relate it back and you can be like, "And Bill was there," and they're like, "Oh, Bill from before, the builder? Hilarious."
So we're now drinking. The night continues. We forget about the bet until it rolls around to be about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm drunk and I'm with confidence, and I see that Dave's talking to 4 beautiful girls, and by beautiful I mean it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they look like they needed a place to stay. So, but in the midst of them was this one, just this angel of a girl, 5'1". She was in a baby blue dress with that weird glittery stuff that girls put on their chest, and I don't know why they do it, but I like it. And it's like their tits are a billboard for jizz. Anyway.
Do you worry about originality and having your own voice and being unique?
Constantly. Oh my God. Every fucking time. I've had to I didn't listen to stand-up for 6 months because I was just doing my own head and being like, oh, he talked about ice, so now ice is off the table for me. And it's just that's insane. You can drive yourself fucking crazy. So yeah, it is, and it's also really hard in the UK because the UK, as opposed to North America, the UK embraces every type of comedy to its absolute credit, while in North America it's much more man speaking into a microphone, which is what I do, but here you're competing against brilliant fucking cabaret acts, musical comedians, character comedians that have a bag of tricks that you can't even touch. So you need to be able to differentiate yourself from all of those sort of things, which is a huge benefit of being a performer here because all of those things are embraced.
And he's talking to them for like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, he's going to seal the deal. And then I remember, but we had a pact. And I walk over and I whisper something in his ear and his soul drops from his stomach. And he looks at her and then he looks at me, but he's a good friend, so he gives me the thumbs up. And I give him the thumbs up. And he just, I can't believe I'm going to do this. He just looks at her and he goes, so this is the time of the evening, miss, where I'm going to need you to jerk me off with your butt pussy. Now, I don't know how sad you've ever been. I don't know what person in your life you've lost. I don't care if you've seen a puppy freeze to death. Nothing will put a smile on your face more than watching a 5-foot Scottish woman punch your friend in the face.